Hi, guys. Happy Monday. I hope you had a good weekend and you're ready to start this week off fresh and ready to learn some new things with us this week. I wanted to go over one thing for you today as a helpful tip for science today. And so I was going to open up right here. You see the Meteorologist project. And so today, your assignment is to go back into activity 2 and just finish that one up. I want to show you where that is, okay? So, and the other thing is, we're kind of extending this project, so you're going to have to ignore the due dates for each activity because they're later than what we thought. So, here's activity 1, and I'm going to scroll down. Most of you already did these questions. Last week, for activity 2, you filled in the weather diary. So you filled in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And now you're going to use your data that you filled in for each day. Was there like a couple days of rain? Was there a couple days of wind or sun? And the temperatures. Now, a lot of you didn't fill in the temperatures, and so that's going to make it hard for you to do these questions. So that's why you really have to make sure you are reading all directions. Since I'm not there with you to read directions, you have to be very good from now on at reading directions yourself and filling everything in. But anyway, so after the weather diary, here are the 3 questions I want you to do today. It says, after 1 week, use your weather diary to answer these questions, okay? What was the temperature yesterday or the day before that? Now, when they say yesterday, I think they mean Friday or Thursday, like the days on your weather diary, okay? So you're going to be using the information in your weather diary. You don't have to worry about Saturday and Sunday, okay? So you're going to fill these 3 questions in today. And then this activity 3 says for you to do it on Monday, April 27th, but just ignore that. You're going to actually do it on Wednesday this week, okay? The next thing that I would suggest to some of you, I have about half of you now turning in almost all of your assignments. So that's great. It tells me that you have some sort of schedule at home that you've been following to help you stay on track of, how much time you need to spend on math and reading and one extra subject per day. The others of you might need to try to make that schedule for yourself this week. I'm going to put it in your daily assignment slide as just a suggestion. You're supposed to be spending every day at least an hour on math, at least an hour on reading, and then probably around 20 minutes on your extra assignment, whether it's for science or writing or maybe social studies. Okay, so that will kind of guide you to make sure you're spending enough time each day on your schoolwork, okay? So maybe you could start at 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock is your math time. 30 minutes of that is probably something like Think Central. And then the next 20 minutes is extra math or IXL or Con Mappers, okay? Then for reading, about 30 minutes is your activity I sent for you that day that's new. For example, today you're going to read a story that has illustrations. You're going to have to use the illustrations and the story to answer the questions. And then maybe 20 minutes on read to self or RAS Kids. Okay, so every day you're spending an hour on math, an hour on reading, and then about 20 minutes on your extra activity. So 9 to 10 could be math, then maybe take a little break, like 15-minute movement break, step outside, take a snack, whatever it is you like, and then maybe from 10:30 to 11:30 is reading. Then you can have lunch, take a break, then 12:30 to 1 o'clock is our Google Meet. And then after that, you can just finish the day with about 20 minutes or so of science, social studies, or writing. Okay, so that's my suggestion to you. Those of you last week who maybe were getting a warm up of you just got your computer, you were checking in with all of us and saying hello on Google Meet, you were figuring out how to find all your assignments on the Google Slides that I sent you, your daily assignment slide. How do I log into Think Central? It's kind of like your warm up week last week. This week, you need to make sure that every day you are trying to be as responsible as you can, as motivated as you can, and do all your assignments for that day. They have to be done so that you can learn all kinds of new stuff to finish out your third grade year. Okay, I'm very proud of you guys for working hard. And if there's any questions you have, continue to message me, whichever way is best for you. The last note I was going to say is that I think one new thing that I'm going to do for how I'm going to check on your work is I'm going to answer any questions you have throughout the day on how to do something. But in terms of grading your work, I'm going to wait till the next morning so that I can grade everybody's turned in work at the same time. And then I'll make messages and comments back to you if you need to fix anything. This week, I'm starting to actually grade based on how you do. So last week and the week before, I was just making sure everything was completed and that you were finishing the whole assignment. I wasn't really marking off points if you got it wrong or right. But this week, I'm going to start to give a little bit more expectations of doing it correctly, and having you making sure you fix it if there's too many incorrect answers. Okay. I know you can do it and use all my videos that I send you. The reason I send them is because they're like the teacher for that day. So you're learning from the videos since I'm not able to be there to teach you. So you have to watch the videos first to learn the new skill. Then you can try the work or the assignment on the side yourself after that. I miss you lots, and I'll see you in a little bit.